Welcome back, viewers. If you are joining us right now, it's all about International Sandwich Day. Sabrina, did you know this was a thing?
I did not. I really did not. When I saw it, I was like, okay, all right. Well, I guess we're going to be making some sandwiches this morning.
We are indeed. How do you like a sandwich?
I don't typically make sandwiches, honestly. I'm more of, if I make any sandwich, it's probably a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Believe it or not.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I love a sandwich. I think it's one of like the first things I learned to make as a kid, because you want to be able to be a grown up, right? And they're very simple ingredients that go into making a sandwich. And
everyone makes their sandwich their own way.
Way. And that's what I really like about a sandwich, really, is that you just smack stuff together in between two slices of bread and you call it a sandwich.
I'll tell you this though, for persons that have ever been with me when I would go and purchase a Subway, let's say at Brody's when they make their Subways.
I love a sub.
One thing you know that I will say is I'll tell them, Miss, toast it till it black.
Oh, you like a toasted sandwich?
Yes.
I like a toasted sandwich as well. The way and I like a very warm meat. Like I like that. Like I know we have some condiments here and some different stuff, but I like to put. I want to take the ham. Will come from like the running W pack, and I want to like put it on the kamal, put toast on the kamal, and then put my put my cheese on top of it while it's
very
cooking.
fancy, girl.
And then add like my onions on top and everything, and then put it together.
Well, we're not doing that today.
I know, because we're very limited today. But as you are watching our segment this morning, tell us what you like to put in a sandwich, and maybe we get it right, maybe we get it wrong today. But I really like that there's actually no rules as to how you make it.
I'll tell you what I never had was chips.
Oh, really? No?
Never.
Back in the day in high school or primary school, we would I used to like put Cheetos, the fiery hot Cheetos in my chips. And I would open up my meat pie and put it in there as well. And
oh my gosh, April. No. No. But we are going to be starting to make our own sandwich.
Let's do this. So what do you normally start by doing?
I start with the bread. I mean,
of course. All right. So let's start with the bread. All right. And
I'll go with my mayo.
Yes. I don't like a lot of mayo. I'm not big on condiments. So if I put it on this slice, I'm not going to put it on the other.
Well, I'm going to put it on both.
And I'm a mustard person.
Yes,
so
I am.
I'm really sad that there's no mustard here this morning.
If I had mustard, there would have been more mustard than anything else.
Yeah,
I like that.
Indeed. And I definitely prefer mustard over ketchup.
Same.
Like I would definitely pick up the mustard first.
I honestly don't know why people don't like mustard.
I like and I love a honey mustard. That's why I think
honey
I love
mustard
my
chicken.
Yes. So good. Or ham. Love that. Okay, so for me next, I put veggies.
Yeah.
So right on top of this bread, I'm gonna put like some lettuces are here. And I like veggies more than most things on my sandwich. So I will have a lot of lettuce. And then, of course, my tomatoes. I love tomatoes.
I do not. That's one thing you won't be seeing on my sandwich.
Tomatoes. I love a good tomato. I love a cherry tomato, and I just put salt and I eat it right. So
here's the thing. I will not eat tomato like that. However, I'm going to eat it in ceviche, in salsa, in salpicon. It's just I won't be consuming tomato.
So I noticed that there are no pickles, and I love pickles as well. But I will compensate with cucumbers because pickles really are just vinegared cucumbers. And I will add a little bit of onion just because I want the flavor of onion, but because I can't toast my onion, I can't put a lot today. Normally, I would add a pile of onions. But that's just because I like it cooked on my sandwich. So I added like 4 slices here.
So we already have 2 different looking sandwiches so far.
Of course.
I'm not going with the tomatoes. I like onions. I do.
I am going to go ahead and start my meat. So I know there's a salami here. I prefer a ham. So I will just put my ham over. And
I'll go with the salami since you're doing ham.
Excelente, right there. Look at that. Yes, and
I'll take out some of the
top it off with my chips. Yes. some Lay's. I think this is a Lay's
I think
situation. So too. And, you know, I am that person that as I'm cooking, I'm eating. So.
So this is what my sandwich situation is looking like so far. I have my bread with mayo. And I chose lettuce with cucumber and onions only. So no tomatoes. I also went with the salami over the ham and cheese. I will go with pepper though, so I might actually
so this is my sandwich as it is right now. I did the bread and mayo, lettuce, tomato, cucumbers, ham, cheese, my chips, and then I will also do a jalapeno situation just because I love a spicy anything.
Yeah, same. Same, honestly.
And so, Sabrina, if that is the case, so sandwiches were one of my first experience in cooking a meal. Mm-hmm. What was one of yours?
People would be surprised to know this, actually, fun fact. So, when I was a little girl, up until, I'd say, my teenage years, my mother made tamales for a living. So,
nice.
One of the first things I learned to make was tamales.
Really?
So while you were making sandwiches, I was making a whole
tamales. Dang.
Yeah, so to this day, for my families, even the older heads, I am the trusted tamales maker.
So you're the person I need to order from for Christmas?
No, girl, I'm past that. That's too much work.
It is a lot of work indeed.
But it does take me back to my childhood days. Whenever we want to bring family together, that's a really good activity for us because that was kind of a tradition for the women in our family.
Wow.
For me, at least. My mom, my grandmother. So that was my kind of rite of passage to adulthood or to
How old
to
were you when you started to make tamales?
I was helping my mom from I was a really young girl because I was the oldest girl. So
had to take
I was her sidekick.
Of course.
And now it's actually one of my favorite memories. So I love doing that at least once in a while. You will not
I
get me
would love to see you make tamales. I think that needs to be a bright side.
Girl, yes.
People tell me in the comments below, do you need to see Sabrina make tamales?
Do you need, or maybe I should go and help someone make tamales.
I think I need to see that. It's not a want. It's definitely a need at this point. But we are almost through. I see you're putting your...
Yeah, I put the chips.
Yes.
I put the chips, which I would not do because I've never had chips in my sandwich before.
Okay.
So that's new for me. But I did do my other bread with mayo, and I know you did not do that.
Yes.
I wish we had mustard.
I really wish we had mustard. I'm sad. But now you know that at least that's the one thing that our sandwiches would have had in common would be the mustard. Okay, so because you've never had chips in your sandwich, I want you to do the honors of the first bite.
All right. Now, as I mentioned, if I was getting this made or if I was at home and I was close to a stove, like I would tell my Subway ladies, Miss, forget it there, okay? And I want to tell you when I'm ready. I literally tell them, forget it there. And when I feel like it's burnt enough, then I'll get it back.
That's interesting. So you like the char
I don't like
flavor.
It like black, but I like it really toasted. I don't like that little like caramel looking.
No, you need it crisp. So maybe the chips will do that for you.
Maybe it does.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
All right.
So my first chips sandwich.
All right. How? What do you think? Still
not bad.
Still need for make it be toasted.
Yeah, it certainly needs a toast.
Yeah,
but
indeed.
It's interesting with the chips. I'll tell you that much.
Okay, let me. It's a sandwich. It does the things.
It does what it's supposed to do.
Yeah. This is breakfast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not gonna be mad.
No.
We got breakfast for free.
We got breakfast, but I realized that maybe my chips were too much at the other end of my sandwich. I didn't get a proper crisp.
Too central, but I did get some.
Okay.
And this is my first chip sandwich. I think
first chip sandwich.
my first sandwich.
That's what we're gonna call it.
Chip sandwich.
Chip sandwich.
Some people put rice in like their burritos and stuff like that too.
I will never understand that.
Yeah,
I don't know about that.
That's what I feel about the chips until today. But
maybe I've had the rice in a burrito and I still can't get with it. So I don't know. But like what I said about sandwiches is that there is no rule. You can just do them however you want, and that's what I think I appreciate about it. I didn't know International Sandwich Day was a thing, so it kind of just tells you how much people value a good sandwich.
Yeah. You'd be surprised how many people, I mean, for a lot of kids, when they went to school and their moms packed their lunch case, it had a sandwich in it.
It had a sandwich
so
in it.
whatever your sandwich looks like, it does not have to be like this. It could be an egg sandwich. I remember that being the case when I was a kid. Oh my God.
Egg sandwich? No, I
Yes.
don't like those.
My
and I know
mom
it's a
used to
breakfast
make
thing. I don't like
egg
it.
sandwich, and I would give it away at school. I hated eggs so much. And now as an adult, I love eggs so much.
I
so
can't
people make
get,
those
so
sandwiches now.
I am strictly, okay, I'm going to eat my eggs separate. Like, I am not going to have it in a wrap. I'm not going to have it in a sandwich. I don't know why. I think that the eggs are supposed to be a different category of breakfast. I don't know why.
Girl, that was a thing. I mean, now I could appreciate an egg sandwich, but back in the day, I would have traded it for a bag of Cheetos and move about my day. I hated egg sandwich so much. Well, I mean, you're kids. You choose that any day.
But
I'd take anything over what, you didn't want to eat. But
that's true. That's very, very true.
But yeah, now I love it. And now these are just one form of a sandwich that we are consuming.
So I have a question for
I was going to
you.
ask you too.
What? You go
Is a
first.
hot dog a sandwich?
I was gonna ask you if a bagel is considered to be sandwich-like, because you have
don't think
to cut
so.
the bagel and then it's a bread.
I think it's a bagel.
But then it's like things are squished between the middle, and a hot dog is a different type of.
Well, then is a
bun.
burger a sandwich?
Yes.
Okay.
I will say yes that a burger is a sandwich, but I don't think a hot dog is a sandwich. What do you think, viewers? Tell us what you think. I don't know. Is a hot dog a sandwich? There's stuff in between the buns and condiments, and I would put these exact same things on top.
Same.
I don't know. Interesting. Now I'm gonna go down a rabbit hole.
So a burger is only a type of sandwich for you then?
Yes.
So a hot dog is like a whole different thing for you?
I don't know, because it's sausage, and to me it's not because there's things between the bun. It's because it's a completely different type of bun, and the way you cut it, the way you add stuff in it is completely different. To me, I don't know. Do you think a hot dog is a sandwich?
I don't think so. I think it's a total different form of a
hot dog.
It's a hot
It's
dog.
a hot dog.
Yeah, it's a hot dog.
I don't know. I'm stumped.
Now we know. We have to ask our viewers.
Yes.
That's the big debate this morning. Is a hot dog a sandwich? Is a burger a sandwich? And is a bagel a sandwich? I don't think a bagel is a sandwich.
I think a bagel is a sandwich because of the stack. To me, it's the stacking. It's the
I don't
layers.
think so though. It just looks completely different from everything else.
Maybe, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I will think about it. I was looking at the Blue by Einer Marin, and he has this croissant ham and cheese sandwich that he does he cuts the croissant in two, and then he adds the condiments in, and of course on top. And in my mind, I don't eat it like a sandwich because I feel like it's too dainty for me to eat like that. So
the idea of a sandwich then is just putting things between two pieces of bread.
I suppose that
Because a peanut butter and jelly sandwich
I cannot believe we're having this discussion.
is just peanut butter and jelly between two breads.
Yes, and that's a sandwich. That's a PB&J sandwich.
And I had
right?
an egg sandwich.
Yes.
So it's just
anything that's between. So then it's a bagel sandwich. And then it's a burger sandwich. I don't know.
So
Vianney
a
says
hot dog
yes.
would not be a sandwich then.
So a hot dog is not a sandwich. Vianney's
hot
tired
dog is
of our argument.
a hot dog.
So she's like, so a hot dog is a hot dog, and a burger is a sandwich, and a bagel is a sandwich. Yes?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. We have
says
our
yes.
producer. That she said yes, but we might have a spirited debate in the comment section. So let us know if you disagree, and let us know why a burger is not a sandwich. Maybe a burger is just a burger, like a hot dog is just a hot dog.
Interesting dilemma. But
I want to ask you this next thing. Do you prefer burgers over hot dogs or hot dogs over burgers?
burgers.
Burgers
Any
over
day.
hot dogs.
I will have a burger any day, and my burger will have, just like how this is completely stacked with something, I would totally have a burger that's completely stacked with something. I love going to a restaurant that has variety and on top of all things, just layers on layers on layers. There's a spot in Belmopan that has like 15 options of what you could put in your burger.
I really love burgers too. As a kid, I preferred burgers over hot dogs. Just simply because burgers are elite, you know? Hot dogs are like what is in that hot dog anyway?
I have had a hot dog with like a pretzel bun before, and the person that made it did it very, very elaborate as well. They put chili beans, cheese, they put different condiments on it. There was like nacho cheese on top. There were different types of pickled veggies. It was really, really elaborate and good. It was like this big.
Now, we have some comments from our viewers, and these are so interesting. Well, first off, we have Elijah Guerra saying, yes, we do need to see her making tamales. Elijah, that might just happen.
I'm telling you, we need a campaign.
We have some opinions as it relates to sandwiches. One person said, mine would have been a sandwich without the cheese and pepper.
Okay.
That was Sonia Singh saying that. She also said, I grew up eating just the 25-cent tortilla chip between sliced bread only. I love it.
Oh, wow. Okay. See, I told you that the chip thing is not a new
But only
thing.
that between the bread. No ketchup, nothing? Just
Girl,
that?
you know, sometimes there is flavors in the chips. That's the way to give you the flavors.
But get this. She also said, I still eat garnaches between sliced bread.
Garnaches between sliced bread. That's a different one. But do you put all of the things on your garnaches, or just like the beans and the cheese and the, like, how do you... What do you call your garnaches between the bread? Because I'm curious.
Garnache sandwich.
But I want to know, like, just the tortilla and the beans. Like, do you put all the things? Do you put ketchup on your garnaches? Are you one of those
let's
people?
not go down that rabbit hole now, because that will literally divide districts. We are going to divide the country on that one. But yes. I love it. I love the ideas that they are giving. I don't know if I would just eat. We should try that. Let's try some of these things that they're saying. We have 2 slices of bread still. So Miss Sonia Singh said that she had only bread and chips in the middle.
Let's do it.
So we have our bread. And we will try it. April, I will share this with you.
I'm sure. You're going to cut it in half?
Yes.
You don't need more chips?
More chips?
Yes.
Okay.
Cannot have this without...
Miss Sonia, was it only a couple chips, or was it like the entire shilling pack?
I think that the entire shilling pack, entire shilling pack right there on top of the sandwich.
All right.
Spreading. Doop. Alrighty. Do we want to cut it in half?
Yeah.
Okay. Cut it in half.
Miss Sonia, I'm at least put a little ketchup on my chips, or like a little mustard or some pepper.
But she said she did this when she was a kid, and so this is maybe one of her.
It's amazing the things as kid we.
Yeah, it's her gateway into like cooking, I imagine. All right, Miss Sonia, let's do this thing. Cheers.
All right, Miss Sonia, this one's for you.
It's crunchier than our sandwich. I'm not mad at it. What do you think? I'm not mad at it.
I'll tell you this much. It's kind of good.
It is. I'm not mad at it at all.
Miss Sonia, I really made it take you light before I had it.
I expected that it would be dry because it's just chips and sandwich, but also the bread is not dry, so maybe that's
But it's
why.
the salt from the chips that I think makes it taste well.
Yeah. And I think I would do this with like a Cheetos, with the Cheetos puffs, and see how it would go. I think I'm gonna try that next. This is really good. Thank you, Miss Sonia.
This was quite an interesting sandwich here.
Different.
I did not expect to actually like it. I feel like I like it more than my sandwich. Strangely, I couldn't imagine something as simple as this would be delicious, but it was good.
It was very, very good.
Unfortunately, we don't have garnaches to try that one, but that's interesting too.
I need us to talk about that. What do you mean by that?
Yeah.
But International Sandwich Day is upon us. If you would like to make your own sandwich at home and send us some pictures of how they turned out, we would love to see that at our Instagram or our Facebook page. But we gotta go, Sabrina. We're gonna take a break, and we are going to continue our Open Your Eyes Fun Fridays. Stay with us. We'll be right back.